Hi there. Nice to finally meet you in person. My name's Morgan, and I'll be your personal tour guide around Bryce Canyon. Today's weather is perfect for sightseeing. I've marked the best spots of the park on your map. I'm ready to get started whenever you are.
I'm really looking forward to seeing the sunrise from up there.
What's going on here?
Once you finish taking off, I'll guide you to the first spot of the tour.
Okay, let's make sure this is centered. And we should be good to go. In flight, yes sir. Powering up. Getting light, moving to hover, and taking off.
Here we go.
First, we'll head toward Bryce Canyon City, the gateway to the park.
Hey. Flying to Bryce Canyon City. It's freaking not, isn't it?
Honestly, that's probably the most relatable way anyone has ever described a national park.
Let's now follow the scenic road toward Bryce Canyon Visitor Center.
It's nice to hear they're actually protecting the darkness. People usually think about preserving the land, but preserving the night sky is just as special.
Okay, let's continue by heading toward the sinking ship, a stunning rock formation east of the visitor center.
This view is incredible right now with the sunlight.
If you look down below, you'll see Bryce Canyon's famous hoodoos. The word comes from the southern Veiw people. Those rock formations were considered to be the petrified remains of ancient beings who had been sanctioned for misbehavior.
From up here, they almost look like a crowd of figures frozen in place.
Just ahead is the sinking ship, a prominent mesa tilted 30 degrees. The sinking ship is a great example of the geologic forces at work in the Bryce Canyon area. It was formed through millions of years of uplift, tilting bedrock that has been eroded, exposing its layers. The sinking ship and the hoodoos are formations made of the same bedrock, a form of limestone. The different characteristics of each is due to differences in how they have been eroded. Let's continue to Sunrise Point, the perfect spot for beautiful views during this time of day.
This view is absolutely breathtaking.
Now, let's make our way toward the ridgeline until we reach Veiw Valley.
guess these are the two plateaus, I guess. That's gotta be one for sure. And then one behind it, I guess. On that 30-degree upslope. Power's at 70. We're not that high, I shouldn't have to adjust the mixture.
Looks like we've arrived. Here is the Big Cliffs, the topmost and youngest step in the vast geological sequence known as the Grand Staircase, which stretches 100 miles from Bryce Canyon southward to the Grand Canyon. While the oldest rocks at the bottom of the Grand Canyon are nearly 2 billion years old, the Big Cliffs represent the most recent major sedimentary deposits in the region. The vibrant coloring of the cliffs comes from varying amounts of iron oxide and manganese trapped within the limestone.
The colors are so rich.
Pink? What pink?
Canyon, one of the last stops on our journey.
Every
What pink?
turn somehow gets even more incredible.
Down lower, maybe? I don't see pink.
This is it. Blackbird's Canyon is lying in front of us.
I can't get over this view.
Located at an elevation of around 8,530 feet, this white offers a quieter, high-altitude perspective from the park's southern amphitheater. On a good day, the horizon long distance views. To the east, you can see Navajo Mountain on the horizon, over 80 miles away. The canyon's floor, 984 feet, is covered in a dense carpet of pine and fir trees, which is a different environment than the rest of the park. Okay, let's head for one final spectacular viewpoint and wrap up this journey.
I don't want this helicopter ride to end.
Well, pay attention, losing altitude.
We've reached
This has been incredible.
This has been a wonderful flight throughout one of the planet's most beautiful and intriguing corners. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share it with you.
Got a skills build whenever you get the opportunity. Oh, oh. Alright, I guess we'll go do the next. I don't want to fly airplanes. It's too friggin' easy. So, probably won't do the Grand Canyon tour. I don't remember what the other one was. Jackson? Tetons. The Tetons. Yeah, you guys are wearing, your pants are a little light, but they're almost brown. I won't go all the way over. Let's get some altitude. Try to get some airspeed and hold the altitude. Yeah, we'll do it. Anybody want to puke yet? Yeah, I do. Yeah, okay. That was kind of cool, but kind of, yeah. Yeah. I can't change the freaking aircraft. I don't think. Yeah, can't change. Not doing that. I don't want to fly airplanes. what do I want to do? Oh yeah, I was gonna check this freaking list. There should be. This is Canyonlands. There's Capitol Reef. Could go see what that looks like. What was the other one? Canyonlands, Capitol Reef. Bryce went there. It's this one. It's Capitol Reef. Isn't that the same freaking place? Canyonlands and Arches? Needles. Yeah, Arches Visitor Center. Canyonlands, I thought so. I haven't gone here though. Just a visitor center. Capitol Reef. Won't be anything there to see. And how did it go? That's the Needles. It's just a visitor center too. And the new AH or UH6.
Power! Power!
Yeah, there's nothing here but southern Utah. 25 knots. Gonna get boxed in back here. Oh, what? What the heck is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Slipping, slipping. How is this not getting boxed in? What kind of canyon just goes straight through the freaking ridge? Like, what the heck is this? What is this? Interesting. Is that because it's a reef? So it's like sitting out here. Yeah, that I didn't know that was like that. That's strange. It's just a tree and a rock. Looked like a building or church or something stupid. Dum da dum dum, stupid. Okay, I think I've had enough of Capitol Reef. We go to Hawaii and see if there's anybody flying around in Honolulu. Where was that visitor center? Damn, I'm gonna bang my head on that freaking thing. Yeah, there's the road. get motion sickness doing this shit. Uh-oh. Whew. Damn. I don't know if I'm going to make that turn right there. Make coffee, but I can't freaking drink it with this VR thing on my face. The rim of my coffee mug is even smaller than a drinking glass, and it's still too freaking wide. Gosh. Difficulties of my life. we'll go over that. Oh, shit. Ah. Okay, okay. I'm getting out of there. Getting in over my head.
Pull left, pull left.
Dang. It's gonna get really crazy. Look at these rocks, dang. What is this place? Holy cow. Smell freaking liquor. They're like liquor body odor. Fucking stink. I don't drink. What the hell would I be smelling there? Let's see, I'm getting bored. But I don't want to fly missions either. Should still be daytime in Hawaii. I think. There's only one airplane there. There's one there. Wow. Boring. About Australia, are there people flying in Australia? One in Sydney Harbor, or south of Sydney Harbor. There's nobody playing right now. Perth. Nobody in Perth. Russia? Pretty sure there's zero air traffic in Russia still. There's one in Salt Lake, huh? There's a couple in Salt Lake. There's a few in LA, but it's boring. And that's San Francisco. Chula Vista. And there isn't even any in friggin' LA. It's crazy. Oh, there's a few. What's there? Getty Museum. What's in California other than Yosemite? Joshua Tree, Kings Canyon, Lassen Volcanic National Park. I think how are we? Let me think. Barstow. So that's the 15. I thought Joshua Tree was along the 15. Maybe that's not the 15. It's got to be the 15. It's coming south out of Vegas. Maybe not. Where am I at? Yeah, that's Mexico. This is San Diego. I just can't see the freaking. No, that's not San Diego. Escondido. Yeah, I just can't freaking see it. There's San Diego. So, where the hell? Hmm. Two airplanes. There just isn't anybody playing. Twitch is dead. There's only like 200 people on this game on Twitch right now. Not New Guinea. Can't remember how much of this I've looked at since they've done all those freaking updates and Australia. Hamilton Island. Let's go see what's going on there. There's a bunch of land markers there, but Storming. This airstrip is on Hamilton Island, I think. Freaking bang my head on that damn thing. What direction am I going? East. Oh yeah, that's the main part of Hamilton Island right there. Looks way better with the DLC on Xbox. Way better. But Xbox isn't smart enough to have freaking VR, so. Have to choose. Right now I'm enjoying the VR. I'm getting bored with the empty world. There's no freaking boats out here. There's nothing flying in the air. It's freaking boring. It's like a wake from a boat, but there's no freaking boats. Xbox isn't smart enough to stream to YouTube either. That's why I stream that on Twitch. There's nothing here, man. That's why I don't recognize it. This is the main freaking harbor. Like there's restaurants and freaking stores and all kinds of freaking stuff right here, and there's nothing is here. If you go on a cruise and you end up going to Hamilton Island, they port here. Like, this is... VR2 batteries. Controller batteries. Turn off. Alright. Can't remember which. Oh, I don't don't need to do it. They didn't give me the missions with this freaking helicopter. Okay, somewhere here there was points of interest. And I think I have them turned off because they're ugly. But honestly, I don't think there's anything here. Let's see. Autopilot, NA. What's that gonna do? Take my feet off the pedals and see. Aiming in altitude. They'll say not applicable. Climbing like freaking mad. Ah, shit. Freaking helicopter flies itself. Get it to hold the altitude better. It's just gonna freaking cruise along. Almost a straight line all by itself. They need to fix the AP in these bigger helicopters. What do we got there? No description on any of it. I can't read it. Gauge. Level it out a little bit. Nav. Mode. hog or heading. What is that? It's just a different compass, huh? Oh, interesting. Interesting. I see. That's kind of cool. That's gonna be for hovering, IFR hover. Not fun. It'll be easier with that freaking gauge though. What's the green line? That's probably the wind. 14 in a second. What is it? So that's north. Okay, what's the... I don't know what that sideways green triangle with that magenta freaking thing at the bottom with the 0 is. Don't do anything. Nah, that's not what I wanted. I didn't think I'd have any control in that mode. I never did fly in airplanes and do this in flying in AP after the VR update released. I never freaking... Maybe I should go do a search and rescue airplane mission just for the hell of it. It's too freaking easy. Fly helicopters and the airplanes become very easy. see if turn these stupid markers on. Chance Bay, Crano Cove, Whitehaven Beach. Hopefully friggin' on the 9th the marketplace changes. It changes and hopefully we'll get some of the scenery freaking DLC. World is so empty. Cove and a beach. And a cove and a beach. Dugong Beach. So freaking weird. Tonga Bay. Oh, what's this one? Whitehaven Beach. Next one is BSK Island Reef.
Pull up, pull up.
No. Don't want to pull up. Pull up. Big old beach. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. I'm getting bored. I'll go to bed. I'll go to the shitty tomorrow. These friggin' landmarks are stupid. An island. Look, an island. They're good for practicing maneuvers. There's nothing to look at but trees. Whoop-de-doo, trees. Look, I can go to the next island and there's trees. Tongue Bay. I bet you it's a beach with trees. Yeah, go. It's a pretty nice bay. Look, there's some boats painted in the water. I don't know how they paint them on the water, but they did. Let's see if we can find people. Hideaway Bay. Fuck Island, where was that? There's nothing on the reef. Oh, right there. There's Heart Room. It's just the reef. There's no scuba diving dock or nothing to land on. Freaking lame. Freaking lame. What's this? Research station. Just some buildings and a dock and a couple boats painted on the freaking. Oh wow, what's this? New York. There's a few planes, but not very many. Water sphere. What the fuck is that? The fuck is the Union Water Sphere? What is that? A star? What does that star mean? What do the stars mean? Well, I'm gonna call it. I probably won't be back on here until Sunday, because I'm gonna go spend the day with family tomorrow. But thanks for hanging out, viewer. You're welcome to comment anytime you want to comment, make a request, whatever. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, and keep it easy peasy, half Japanesey, and yeah, peace and love.